Hello again, and another dog walk diary from me. And today I thought it would be useful to give you just an example of how I use the shadow work to help me reflect on how I show up as a coach, and how the data field, if you like, for me is so much broader than just what happens in the coaching room. I can draw useful insights and information from anywhere in my life. And the example that I'm going to give you is actually from a dog walk. You can see it's a bit of a theme in my life. So I usually walk Edie, my dog, off lead, but in the winter months she's on the lead, and even though she's only this tall, if she doesn't want to go the route that I want to go, she can dig her heels in. And I found myself getting disproportionately furious, standing on a street corner. I'm wanting to go one way, she's wanting to go the other, and there's a fury in me, which is always a really good sign that there might be some shadow material at play. And so I caught myself, so well, what are the words associated with this feeling? I thought, she's so willful, I'm thinking, as I'm willfully wanting her to go in the other direction. But there's the projection. With all that heat and that energy, she's so willful. And I'm furious with her. So this becomes a useful data point for me. And so the question that I then ask myself, very simply, is how does this show up in my coaching? So I tried this on, as a coach, I am willful. And kind of rooted around for a while, and nothing really presented itself with any energy. So then I go to the polarity. I think, okay, so what's the polarity of willful? And the thing about polarities is I'm looking for the same kind of energetic response. I'm not looking for the right answer. What is the polarity of willful? I'm looking for what's right for me. So I search around for a while. As a coach, I am amenable, or as a coach, I am soft. And then I know I've hit on the polarity for me. And I found I am compliant. Ugh. And it comes with that feeling, that's a knowing and a truth and a not wanting it to be so. So there's my energy. And having found that word, as a coach, I am compliant. It was really interesting then, because there was a fairly innocuous moment in a coaching session I'd had a week or so beforehand, where a new client came on the call, her video was off, and I asked, is that intentional, or is there some technical issue? And she said, oh no, I don't want to be on video. And my response was, okay, that's fine. And because I'd found this word, I am compliant, and then I had this, it took me back into that session, I was able to then pick up that kind of detail that I might otherwise have missed and take it into supervision. Because the thing is, mostly it is fine, and generally I don't have an issue with people having their video off if that works for them. But what is possibly more problematic is that in that, okay then, all right then, I'm actually taking myself out of presence. I'm detaching myself from my present, full, choiceful, how do I feel about that, response, and I'm reactively letting my history dictate my response. So it was a really, really useful pickup for me, and it all came about from my naughty little four-legged being willful on a dog walk. So just one example of how asking that question from anything in my life, how does this apply to my coaching? Really useful tool for me. Hope you find that useful too.